We are live.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody, boys and girls, and fans of all ages. We're back at it again for another fun live episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. Of course, I'm always joined by Derek, aka Where Are the Tag Belts? Over here, Bama. And of course, my name is Marcos, aka at the Sunset Kid 56, coming at you live from the basement studio. So basically, we had a ton of wrestling this weekend from Friday Night SmackDown all the way coming to you from the Kingdom of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and of course, one of the big four PLEs, Royal Rumble. And yesterday, the WWE finally touched down in the States again after an abroad journey, which felt like forever. It started in the brand new year, and they're just basically coming home in Philly for an action-packed Monday Night Raw. Now, so SmackDown, as always, right before PLE, was a very much a go-home show, setting up all the feuds, setting up everything, and they actually put together a decent card. They had an 8-man tag featuring The Vision versus Cody, the Yeet Master himself, Jey Uso. It was Sami Zayn, and I believe who was the fourth participant? Randy Orton.
Randy Keith Orton.
Yeah, Randall Keith Orton. And it was an awesome main event, what you expect about these guys. It kind of gave me New Japan vibes when they're like, all right, we got to give new content to the people, but we want to make sure our stars are well rested for a big pay-per-view, the reason why we're here in this country. So that's basically what it was. It was by the numbers. Everybody hit their finishers. And I believe the pin came for Randy Orton, who had an absolutely amazing crowd response the entire weekend he was there. They love his song. They love this man. I think, you know, if he was a young OG like Javon Evans, you would have to strap the rocket to him. But we know he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Randy Orton is showing why he's always a value to the company. And of course, they had I believe we had AJ Styles come on the show, and as we know now today, post-mortem of the pay-per-view, he was his last WWE TV appearance outside of a PLE. Yeah, and of course we had the lead-in with Jacob Fatu. We had all these stories that were going everywhere and on a collision course for now that we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. Now, first things first, how are you, sir?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Are you? Are you okay?
I think I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Why you hurt? Why you hurt?
Because in Saudi.
Okay.
So, not that it happened.
Let's get in. Let's.
Can we get into that? Or is that the last thing?
No, let's get into the pay-per-view. First of all, we had an amazing women's Royal Rumble match, and what I noticed this year is that it was more on talent exhibition and less surprises. Now, before we get into the couple surprises that they gave us in the women's Royal Rumble, were you entertained? Did you like this format?
Oh, yes.
I felt like WWE is like, hey man, you should probably focus on the people that we already have. We have this most stacked female locker room in the business right now.
Do you think it's that, or do you think it's because of where they were? Because for me, I feel like it's because of where they were.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think? I mean, I don't know, man. Like it's if it was like 5 years ago, yeah, but now it's like it's becoming commonplace. A lot of people, you know, this is the era of CM Punk actually being there and not wrestling. You know what I mean? Like he's live and in person, unless they did a hell of a job pre-taping everything, and he wasn't home. They deep fake CM Punk being there in the pre-show, being there backstage, all this stuff, which would have been an amazing thing. However,
that's how
I don't know, man. I think it's the stacked roster. Now,
Mhm.
you could kind of make the claim for the men's side, but I think on the women's side, they showcased everybody that they needed to. It's definitely and I don't like to get ahead of myself. It's definitely a transition period now from bring the NXT call ups and who's next. What
Mhm.
was interesting is they had no iconics, aka the inspiration in TNA. None of these individuals they could
They have
easily
any
brought.
TNA people?
Yeah, the iconics, former
No, I'm just
WWE.
saying, did they didn't have them, they weren't
No,
there. That's
no
what I'm saying.
TNA people.
There was
They
no
don't
TNA people at all, is what I'm
at
saying.
all. So I mean, it all depends on what you consider TNA people because they had the former knockouts champion come in and go to the women's rumble. However, they focused on NXT. The one surprise that we got was Hall of Famer Brie Bella. How did you feel when you saw her come down?
Listen, I mean, you know, we love Brie. We love Brie. She got the yes chance.
Mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? All that
She
good
felt
stuff. But
she
you know,
felt like the emotions got to her.
you think so?
Like, yeah, I
It's
felt
been so
like
long. It's been
yeah,
so
like
long.
it's been so long, and I don't know if she actually retired. I think when she left, she was just hurt, and then they had nothing for her when she came back. So she was like, "All right, I'm done. Whatever." Because she looked great. She's out there putting her body on the line, and I like that we just stopped caring about the heel run that what's it called had her twin sister. And do you think that Bree's gonna go back to to their old theme, or since it's been established that it's her sister's theme now?
Mm,
Like like
that's tough.
like you got to think about it. Like Jim Johnson's theme is classic, and then
Yeah.
Bree came out with her Bree mode, which is early Def Rebel, and it's like
I don't like Brie mode. I do not like
I
that
mean,
that
so I do think that the one noticeable absentee might have been the area was AJ Lee, but she's also on a book tour.
is
So
he?
yeah, I think she pops
Wait,
in.
does she have another book?
No, I think it's just the same books,
This
bro. She's
I feel like that book's been out for a while though, right?
it has, but book tours. If
Hey,
you're a
I
popular in demand
don't
artist,
listen.
I guess
I was like,
you can
I
go
have no
everywhere.
clue. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it
If we
if
had our fourth member, we could ask them. We'll have to ask them
but
next time.
my thing is, um, I really hope we get AJ Lee for the WrestleMania run.
I feel like we
I
have
I
to.
think I think if we don't have her for Chicago for Elimination Chamber, that is going to be too late. Like they should be teeing that up now. And I understand the Raw after Royal Rumble is kind of early,
Mhm.
but I get it. I feel like they're going to do something with Becky Lynch, and I think next week is probably when we're going to see something.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That
Because I
makes sense.
think it doesn't Becky Lynch have a one-on-one match with Maxine again next week or something, or Becky Lynch is appearing. Something is happening with her next week. No, excuse
Mm,
me, it's
no,
Maxine and
Maxine
Natty.
and Natty.
And I think Becky Lynch is gonna might be a commentary. She's gonna be involved in some way,
Oh,
shape, or
for sure.
form.
She got to pop up.
She got to pop up, but we had great showings by, of course, the tag team champions, Rhea and Io.
Mhm.
Who what I love is that the announcers are now the greatest wrestler on the planet. How do you feel about that? I think it's deserved. I don't think they're capping there. Like
Who's the greatest
Io,
wrestler on the planet? Sure,
yeah,
sure.
like up and down that roster and anywhere, Japan, AEW. She's a person she could get a great match out of a wet paper bag.
A wet paper bag is crazy.
Yeah, I
But
mean, bro, she got the graps. She got the graps on lock. Like I think she is. Like, what do you like? Like, yes, Rhea is amazing and she's polarizing. She has talent. And then you got newcomers like Lash Legend, and
mhm,
you have Roxanne Perez. You also have Liv Morgan. You have Raquel Rodriguez,
mhm.
who are all heavy hitters.
Listen,
But Io got herself over in the ring with nothing. Like, I feel like since Puerto Rico, when her and Bianca went 1-on-1 for the title, she has not looked back. I feel like she's had the best women's matches by far since then. And it's been a couple years now. Speaking of Backlash in Puerto Rico, shout out to Bad Bunny for winning Album of the Year. Shout out to Fuchs and his daughter, the amazing I saw him perform at Great Wolf Lodge, and it's crazy. She's 8 years old and has a Grammy, but not forgotten is that technically our guy, the Grammy nominated Megaran, is also a Grammy winning artist because he was featured in the album that won Best Children's Album. So he put down the labor and the love in a project that ultimately got recognized. But don't worry, the boy is talented, and the boy will be back next year to bring that trophy home.
Come on now. I had to tell him, I was like, look, as a young Jeezy once said, you know what I'm saying? My president is black and my Lambo's blue. Hey, so you're a Grammy winner regardless. In my eye.
Him and Mrs. Rand looked amazing. Amazing.
Yo, at the red carpet. They were sharp.
They look like the industry power couple. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Derek. Everybody that was out there supporting the home team. We love you guys, and we know the comeback is going to be crazy. But continuing on, we also had an amazing showcase of Zol Ruka. I had people that barely watch wrestling hit me up and like, yo, who is this chick? And I'm like, that's Zol Ruka. He was like, I thought that was because a lot of people confuse her with Lola Vice.
Okay.
Who appeared because Lola Vice came out and started doing her little twirl, which I love the fact that Nia Jax came in, and I was kind of upset, for my selfish reasons that the camera panned away from Nia doing her imitation of the Lola Vice thing. But Sol Ruka came in, and bro, as long as she continues to hit that finisher, that is probably one of the prettiest things out there. Like that finisher is insane, but it's also a very, very hard thing to hit. And she hit her cue. And like sometimes your night is not there. Like for those of jumping a little bit ahead, like the Philadelphia street fight between Stephanie Vaquer and Raquel Rodriguez. Some of their spots were not clean, and if they hit them, they would have been. But some of them, you could tell that they persevered and kept just going and putting in the next best thing in that spot.
Yeah,
but like her finisher is a thing of beauty and also can be a curse, especially for somebody because one wrong move and it can look super botched, or she can even hurt herself. But it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
Last Legend. Do you think Nia Lash is going to be the new Nia, or they're just setting her up? I think I want to see Nia and Lash Legend versus the Bella Twins. If we don't get Io and Rhea,
nasty. That would be nasty because you got those two.
It might be a 4-way. It might hey, I'm down for a ladder match.
Listen,
even though I don't want the Bella Twins in the ladder match. I was like, y'all ladies, like
they're old. They're getting a little old, getting up there.
It's not that they're old, but it's like, hey man, y'all both got some miles on your bodies, and Brie got kids.
They're getting a little old,
and so does
don't Nikki got a kid?
Yeah, Nikki got a kid. I don't want you guys to be laid up, and especially. Like, man, I've seen some gnarly ladder matches. For those of you that don't remember back in the day, Eminem versus, I think it was the Hardys or something. When the one dude from Eminem got hit and his nose like in the face. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was one of those gruesome injuries that I saw live, and I was like, oof. Like, nope, don't ever want to see that again. Like, like, and I don't know, man. Anytime you're involved, steel is involved, and you have no proper way of controlling your landing, you just gotta, like, I know they protect each other, but it's like, hey, man, like, if you fall straight or catch the edge of something, you can't. There's no safe way to do that. Like, it's just gonna happen. And you just hope for the best. But hey, man, like, who knows? Who knows what happens? And so, who stood out to you in the women's match? What were some of your favorite spots?
I mean, Soruka definitely Lash, bro. Like, that was crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting her to come out and be dominant, like on some Kane type shit. But
did you feel that spot with Becky when she smashed her with her leg? Mm-hmm. Did you feel like that was a lot rougher than expected, or was it an intended spot? Because I felt like Becky took it on her chin.
You think so,
bro? It looked like it was like.
Well, I think, but I mean, you got to think.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Becky. It wasn't an Io. When she did the whole spot,
when she took out Io,
yeah, and like, didn't she bust her in the face?
I feel like you got to remember who we're watching. We're watching athletes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, stunt doubles. You know what I'm saying, if you will. So I feel like it was supposed to look like that,
man. And what was it? There was another spot that I was like, woo. I literally was like, woo, when Raquel Rodriguez hit that power bomb and the person just straight ate the side of the ring.
Yeah,
was it at the Rumble or was that yesterday? I want to say it was at the Rumble.
I thought it was at the Rumble.
Yeah, then I was just like, yo, wait a minute. Who she? I was like, there's nobody out there. Who's she tossing this person out there for?
Listen, I love it. I thought the women's match was great. Like, all in all.
The glaring part, the thing that made me sad as a fan was no Bianca.
Yeah, same.
Which means she might not be healed for WrestleMania, dog.
I mean, it's 3 months. We got 3 more months.
Bro, I went back and I didn't look at the injury because I don't want to look at it. Those injuries look gnarly to me. But she said it shattered multiple bones in her finger. So it's not that yes, it was a devastating injury. It's like you can't heal. Like, you know what I mean? There's no, you can just, if it's multiple broken bones, these are tiny little bones.
Yeah.
And
we've also seen her since then. Obviously not in the ring.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? We have seen her since then.
But she's wearing isn't she still wearing like the finger splint or whatever?
Last time we saw her, no. Because that whole Saudi, when they were on stage situation, she didn't have anything on.
Because I have an uncle who sliced off his finger, and I swear to God, for like 6 years, he had one of these joints. It's like, hey, what's up, y'all? And then like years later, then he had full range of motion.
Then she definitely need to go ahead and they need to have a baby like they've been talking about doing. Get that out the way too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not a knee injury, not a back injury, nothing. A finger, dog.
You use it so much, so often. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's like they could, if it was like her nose, they could have put a mask on her, like they've done to so many wrestlers. But nah, dog, it was a figure. Like, I bet you WWE's gonna learn from this. They're gonna figure out a way, like, how to diagnose. All of a sudden, you're gonna get the James Andrews of like hand surgeries after this.
Hilarious.
I don't even know if he's still active with WWE, but that was the guy. I think once Stone Cold had a neck injury, they were like, now we need this guy. This guy is the number one. You think
there's no way for her to come back in time if she is healed?
I think again, if she's not in an elimination chamber, there's no reason. And the reason why I say that is because then you're gonna get a rush storyline. And like, honestly, unless
it builds itself because it's who it is, you know?
Yeah. And it's like elimination chamber can be unless she does the whole, but then again, Jade did not hurt her. So if she comes back and does how Jade came back in last elimination chamber, it wouldn't make sense.
Well, I mean, she's not gonna come back and attack Jade, But if
she's like,
by chance she came back and won,
because no, but it's like she would have to be in qualifying matches in the next 2 weeks. Because they said next week is that's when it starts.
How did we get Kofi Mania?
I understand how we got Kofi Mania, but it's like a big return like that. You're just gonna be like, oh yeah, she's competing next week for this.
I mean, true. This is true. WWE.
Like, I don't know. For all we know, she's probably
sometimes.
She's probably locked in for Friday. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But how did you feel about Tiffany coming back? I was kind of mad.
I wasn't mad. I felt like it was needed.
Not mad.
It was
like, you know,
it was the right spot for her. I was just expecting AJ Lee. There was two. Her return and Gunther at 30 made me realize that I have like the mental capacity of a gnat, because I completely forgot that Gunther was in the match, even though he said multiple times, "I'm pulling double duty." Because I was sitting there like counting slots that didn't exist. I was like, oh, if it's a Hall of Famer like this, or if it's like if it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he could be like, oh, I am the head of the table or whatever. I call the shot. So now we have 31 superstars.
That's crazy.
But you know what I mean? Like, I literally counted all the Mexicans who I love, all the luchadors, and I was just like, all right, so then there's still a couple spots, but nah, but going after the women's, and shout out to Liv Morgan, she showed why she deserves this spot, and it's crazy because she's never won.
No, she's been runner up.
Yeah, so many times.
3 years.
Then it's like, this arguably could be a better year for her than she did in 2024. And
you come on, her return.
Yeah, and when I say I was counting the Mexicans, I'm talking about, because there's only certain luchadors that are going to be in the Royal Rumble. Like, what threw me off was when they had Mr. Iguana, who I love, and then they had La Parca, and I was just like, there was other people you could have had. Like, I don't know why you picked the two gimmicky guys who are good in the ring, but there's bigger guys that you could showcase. You know what I mean? But hey, I don't make the decisions. And I think the men's Royal Rumble, definitely, I think it might have been a travel situation or stuff. And as we before we talk about the men's Royal Rumble, Uncle Allen, AJ Styles versus Gunther. He's done, bro. He's done. He's not with the WWE no more. He's gone. As far as him, saying retired, he's like Shawn Michaels, dog. I think he means it. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere else. But hey, if TK comes back with that bag and is like, yo, you got that Sting schedule, he might do it. Because you got to think about it. AJ is 49 years old, dog. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't no spring chicken. And if he goes to AEW, you know what they're going to put him through. They're going to put him through the ringer. It's going to be like his fantasy match after fantasy match. And if you AJ Styles, you're not trying out there to, slow your tempo down. Like, come on, man. You had matches. You didn't face Javon Evans. And you didn't face old boy from TNA, and you're gonna go there and try to have matches with Ospreay and Kenny Omega. I think him and Kenny match up better because Kenny's now a step slower because of the injuries. But I don't know, man. Like, he was one of those individuals that I think he was telling us all along that he was leaving, and we can't get mad at that. I know it feels like it's last minute, but from what I heard and from what I'm reading, this is always him. And then, the Instagram post about that the entire time we were watching his retirement match, his retirement wind down last year instead of John Cena is crazy. It's like, hit that meme with the dude from The Wire when everything he's spinning and he's like this. He's like, so you got some thoughts. Take away that his last match was with Gunther. You got to think about it. He walked away on his own. So you're mad at the messenger. This is what he wanted, dog. He wanted to go. So taking that aside, how do you feel about this match? It was a great match, and they matched up well. So I don't want to hear that. Go ahead.
My turn? It's my turn? Oh.
Go ahead.
In Saudi, though? Like, don't get me wrong. AJ Styles is known across the world, but his biggest fan base is in the US and in Japan.
Actually, AJ Styles is very international.
That's what I'm for sure.
So let me ask you this.
Saudi.
If AJ, right, says, yo, I'm out at Royal Rumble, and you already have Royal Rumble in Saudi, and you're like, hey, you sure? He's like, maintenance right there. He's like, nah, Royal Rumble, baby. 10 years, door to door. So you telling me you're mad at AJ?
I'm not mad at AJ. I'm mad
because when they said it's 10 years
booking.
Yeah.
Because I also, you already know, I don't like this career killer. I feel like if Gunther had a title, because they love talking about his accolades.
So hold on. For those of you that are listening and the comments can come through, I don't want to hear this.
You don't want to hear what?
I don't want to hear this when Brock's number gets called, and I think it's going to happen this year in Minnesota. So
and that Gunther beats Brock.
Yeah,
bro. I hate Brock. I don't like Brock. I despise Brock with a burning passion in my soul.
Okay.
Do I think that Gunther, like for real, could beat Brock? Fuck no. And
why? Because Brock looks
because I can say
Brock looks bigger than him. Because Brock looks bigger than him. Gunther is a wrestling machine. Was he out there? Was he out there slugging AJ Styles? No. My man was hitting him with the William Regal style stretch.
You're telling me that you will put Gunther over Brock Lesnar? Like I said, I don't even like him.
Okay.
Low key as a person.
I get it.
Brock.
I get it.
But come on.
I get it.
Look, we got 5 people in here that's watching us right now.
It doesn't even matter.
Somebody tell me something.
Bro, it is wrestling. Do you think Rey Mysterio can beat anybody in the WWE?
Yeah, small dudes win all the time.
So that I just think you have a bias against Gunther.
Just like I got who else I got a bias against? I got a bias against Cody Rhodes.
Come on, man. You love Cody. When Cody's down bad, you like, that's my guy. When Cody's up, you like, fuck him.
You're wilding. You are wilding. Just because I said I didn't like his title reign, and y'all didn't. That's cool. It's fine. But
I could just say if you guys are fans of Brock Lesnar, if you're a fan of Randall Keith Orton, if you're a fan of Rey Mysterio Jr., you better clutch your pearls. Because Gunther has a career. If he looks at your career and he likes it, it might be a wrap for you. And, it's not like he's backstage politicking to retire these people, but I think it's an effective way to keep him away from the title. And I think they're building him to be the greatest heel that by this time next year, when Mania goes in Saudi and he does some shit like he's going to go against Sammy and be like, hey, yo, put up your career, fam. That people are going to be like, and then, somebody of that caliber is going to beat him and win the title from him. Because I think they're keeping him away from the title, I think, for most of this year.
That's the only reason he has his moniker. If he had a title,
I mean, nobody cared when Randy Orton was out there RKOing 70-year-olds.
Yes, I did. It was great. It was funny.
Oh, so it was great for that.
But listen, RKO or Randy Orton was a young star doing this to people.
You don't think Gunther's young? How old?
No, Gunther's old.
Bro.
Look it up. Ask Siri. Hey, Google.
Bro, Gunther's 38 years old. That's not even the average age in WWE. Bro, he's younger than every one of the main eventers.
He's younger than every one of who?
Every one of the main eventers right now in the WWE.
Because the main eventers in WWE are old. He's
Hold on.
He's 2 years younger than Roman.
Bro, he's only 2 years older than Swerve.
Where's Swerve at? Swerve ain't in the company. We ain't even talking about that company.
Yeah, but if Swerve all of a sudden became the career killer and started knocking people out, I just think.
How old was Randy when he was a legend killer?
Randy was probably 25. That was 20 years ago, buddy.
So that makes sense. It makes sense.
So let me ask you, what would you have Gunther doing right now? You want him to be in the main event? You want him and Roman to headline WrestleMania?
Do I want to see Roman beat up on CM Punk? Yes and
First
no.
First of all, yeah, last night they proved why that's going to be the marquee matchup.
Because it's Punk and Roman. If you want to get,
the fact that you just got to say it's Punk and Roman.
But if you want to get deep into the history of Punk and Roman, like Punk said, he brought the Shield to the main roster. And Paul Heyman hired the Shield to help him keep his title.
If I was Punk and I was running his social media, I would superimpose my face on your boy Soulja Boy. He stole my whole flow.
I'm weak.
Bar for bar.
I'm weak. Listen, but from a fan aspect, do you want to see Gunther retire everybody?
Yes.
I'm actually.
If they want to go, I'd rather them go this way than them having a match. And no disrespect to my guy, to Baron Corbin. I don't want him having a match against LA Knight. I don't want him to have a match against Braun Breaker. I don't want him to have a match against Bronson Reed. Like, you know what I mean? Give it to Gunther. Somebody that at the end of the day, 20 years from now, when we're old and don't even recognize WWE anymore, we're going to be like, you guys remember Gunther? Oh, I hated the shit out of this guy. He retired all my favorites.
I don't want to see that shit.
Hey, man.
I'm not even mad that Gunther retired him, but what they're trying to create Gunther to be, bro, nah, I'm cool. Give it to Braun Breaker.
You were happy when he did that to Goldberg.
No, I wasn't. I didn't really care. But I don't really care about Goldberg. We knew Goldberg was leaving. We knew John Cena was leaving too. Don't get me wrong. But my whole thing is
AJ was leaving. You act like you realize. Hold on. For those of you watching,
talk to him.
These stipulations are storyline alone. Ain't nobody in the back being like, "Oh, you really got to put your career on the line." This is written in advance.
Yes, we know.
Gunther did not go out there and be like, "Yeah, put your career up." You know what I mean? He ain't out there dirty macking on people's contracts, bro.
Dirty macking is crazy.
Like, you know what I mean? He'd be like, if you're gone, I can get that money later on, bro. It's just the position he is. And I think you would have a problem with the hit list that he has or anybody else. If it was Randy Orton doing this, would you be upset? Probably.
If this was a young Randy Orton?
No,
Randy Orton back then?
Today.
Because he's old, yes.
If you're like, oh, I'm the legend killer, in case y'all forgot, guess what? You're next. And you know what? Screw it.
Hey, but at least Randy Orton, look,
Gunther,
Randy.
Listen,
with Randy Orton,
every returning superstar
he was young. So yeah, if he came back as the legend killer, if he had took out John Cena, just because one of John Cena's biggest opponents, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't get Triple H because his heart might blow up.
First of all, but Triple H and John Cena was never a rivalry, dog.
It was a rivalry.
Nah. I would have not wanted to see Triple H in his goodbye. Never. Like there's like three people that I wanted to see.
What you want to see Gunther
in his goodbye matches? No, because that's the person. He's the person that was in that spot.
Okay,
dog. You know what? How they bring back Hall of Famers for their Hall of Fame run and induction? You know what? At the end of the speech, you know what they need to play? However his song goes, and he comes out and be like, "Hey man, hey, you coming back for one more run, baby?" Hey, lining like what did the Usos used to say? Line them up and knock them down, baby.
Anyway, so this men's Royal Rumble match.
No. We forgot about something else.
Oh, we talking about
we were completely
Sammy
wrong.
losing?
Sammy got bent over like a baby back
I
bitch.
told you, look, I knew Sammy wasn't winning.
Bro, clean.
Drew just got the belt.
Interference. Like they gave him a spot that he quote unquote got hurt. And then he wasn't in the Rumble, was he?
Oh.
How come Gunther got double duty and he didn't?
Gunther shouldn't have been in there. They could have put anybody else in there, just like with them AAA dudes. There was other folks.
And I 100% believe that the next victim of CM Punk is going to be Finn Balor in Chicago.
Probably.
And that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like ain't nobody. I'm sorry, I love Finn Balor, but he
Sammy conversation was quick.
I
said that Sammy conversation was quick. You can give Sammy no love. You must hate Sammy now.
No, I don't hate Sammy. I'm just saying it's like, man, it's just like I'm starting to feel like an LA Knight fan. Hey, dog, my man showed up and he was like, "Hey, get the hell out of here!" Didn't Roman throw his ass out?
I mean, he caught some bodies. He took out some of them Vision Boys, but okay. My whole thing. Hold on, we're gonna fast forward just a tad bit. Why the fuck was Logan Paul in the Final Four?
Because that's his thing. Have you not noticed that Logan Paul has been in the Final Four since he been in WWE?
Yes, and why?
Because
it don't make no sense.
That drives people's blood pressure like you up the wall. It's like, is WWE gonna do it? Like, yo, I believe that.
I'll crash the fuck out. You see, you know how you see pictures fade into another person? I'm gonna fade into Braun Breaker, bro. I'm gonna become the biggest crash out,
bro,
ever.
And that's that thing. And you know what? I say hold off on that until Dom is number one, and then I want to see Dom and Logan headline a WrestleMania, dog.
Headline or WrestleMania. Everybody else better be gone.
Who's gonna have a punchable face besides him? Who's a heel that you naturally hate as much as him? And first of all, you're ignoring the fact that he's a phenomenal athlete. I don't know if you noticed, he's put on some muscle, dog. And he's super clean in the ring. You just don't like him because of where he came from. Now that's that Miz mentality. If you went backstage when the Miz was in the backstage,
you thought I like Miz? I used to hate Miz.
Man, you see, that's why you mad. I'm gonna start calling you Vince. Not for the bad things, because you're like, you ain't get famous here. Nah, dog, I ain't rocking with you.
Crazy.
Like, man, if you're not a black wrestler or an athlete that came up through the system, you're not rocking with them. You're like,
as hell. I like AJ Styles.
You're like, wait a minute, you made money somewhere else? Nah. If you ain't a wrestler, if you made money anywhere else, like if Obafemi, if Obafemi looked exactly how he looked, but he was South African and was white, you'll be like, I hate this man.
I'm weak. I cannot do this with you, sir.
But going back to men's Royal Rumbles, thank God, thank Jesus, thank whoever you believe in that we did not see old ass Jericho pop up. I don't know. I feel like we're still in danger. We'll still be in danger of being Jericho up until the Monday Night Raw after Mania. Until we get past that Monday Night Raw, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna keep looking behind me, bro.
Sound like Jericho hate.
It's not Jericho hate. It's just like, man, like he needs to come out, get Hall of Fame, and just go home. We don't need no one last run. We don't need him taking up a spot. If he wants to wrestle and make some bread, stay in AEW, dog. They might miss you. You might hit the Judas song. Or hey, you know what? WWE, give him back his Break the Walls Down. Whatever it takes to not have this man give his 20-minute promos on Monday Night Raw. He's not CM Punk, dog. Like, you're not that guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Can't be that guy.
Like CM Punk, the reason why CM Punk is so over and so popular in any federation that he showed up is because he took some time off. Jericho has been cashing people's checks for the last 30 years.
Okay, so Okay.
And there was a couple things about Jericho that I tolerated. You know, about the simple fact that he was shooting bail for Benoit for so many years after all the heinous acts.
Oh wow!
I get it. That's your homie. But you can't excuse something that it was like this is what made him snap. It's like nah, man, nah. If you really want to talk about it, he should have known something was wrong. And he could have gotten help. Or if that's your homeboy, like you say he was, you would have noticed a difference in him.
Hey,
like you know, what I mean that in January 6th. You know what I mean? Like that's too much. You know, he's he right now, unless he comes out and is like, you made the ice list, I don't really care. Like, dog, I'm done with Jericho. And you know, I wanted a nostalgia run, but you know why? Because you know what? At the end of it, this is what I was gonna look forward to. This is what I was gonna look forward to. That after he gets 1 or 2 matches, that we were gonna get this from your man's. That this was gonna be it right here. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up for you. That you know, Jericho comes out, and they're like, yeah, but then all of a sudden, bring back this old theme.
So it's not playing. It's not coming through.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that was the only way, unless he was getting, like, you know how John Cena and all them tap, that he just get the dog piss beat out of him by Gunther. Crazy. Gunther stretch his ass for 20 minutes and just beat him with the elbows.
Pause.
Hey, and no pause. No pause.
Ass for 20 minutes is crazy.
Yeah, and then I want Gunther to do the same shit he did after Dragon Lee yesterday, just compose himself and get that Burberry jacket back on and look smooth as hell leaving the ring. Like,
Lord have mercy.
Hey, man. Nah, man. The Gunther hate ain't gonna be tolerated here. But notable absences. They're gonna make it seem that Dominic was kept away so he could return in Philly, but I don't think Dominic is ring ready. I think he will be very soon, but I think you know, WWE's playing safe with all the injuries that they've had in the recent.
If they're smart,
who you think the Masked Man was? I don't think it was Finn, because Finn has hand tattoos. He was a lot shorter than Austin Theory. I think it was actually Seth. It might have been Seth.
Listen, the way that the mask was, and it covered up everything, because you know Chef got his facial hair and everything else. I think it could have been.
I think it could have been Seth. And then the notice he's not just like, yo, those were wide leg black pants, dog. There's only one cat that I know wears wide leg pants like that. It was Seth.
My man said, listen, those was Wrangler jeans. All right. It's only 2 people that wear Wranglers.
Hey, those were wide leg, dog. Those were wide leg. And he had a little bit of drip. He didn't look like he was bootleg ice, like when Austin Theory came out. I was just like, wait a minute, is that Roman Reigns' pants and a random like black hoodie? Nah,
I'm weak.
That looked like he had the shit on.
That's what I think it is. I do want to touch on, bro. All the folks from NXT
killed it.
Being in the Rumble at the same time and was working,
bro.
Listen,
bro. You know what, and I think they might give it to us. I think when my man Trick Williams came in and Michael Cole crashed out and said, the man with the lemon pepper steppers, I lost it.
I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I was
he was beating the people down with the fur coat. It gave me Booker T energy back. Have you ever seen that old TNA clip?
Yeah.
When Booker T was doing the commentary while giving people beat downs in the ring?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing funnier than that in my life.
Oh, that was hilarious. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think that like, hey man, if at some point we gonna have Trick Williams morph into Booker T 2.0, I'm with it.
Listen, as long as they don't drop the N word,
hey man,
national television, then we cool.
Don't need
Oba.
Me and Shane were shout out to Shane. we were in there in the chat talking about like, yo, this is the most non-whitest Royal Rumble ever in the history. It's like if you were Caucasian, you ain't have a good run in Rumble. Like Obo was out there just slapping dudes,
slanging folks, bro. It was crazy.
So
it was crazy.
Do you think there was a botch in Brock Lesnar's toss out? You think somebody missed a cue? Because Brock didn't look visibly upset, but he looked like he was like, oh, like okay, I guess I'm done.
It might if anything negative happened with that, it might have just been like, a couple clicks too soon. Maybe.
And first of all, I love Jay. I love Jay Uso. But my man ain't gonna address the fact that Roman was like, they man, get the hell out of here.
He said, nigga, this the Rumble. That's why we lost the chamber.
Yo, man, and then Jacob Fatu and all this stuff, and then it's funny. Yo, last night I was like, here we go, promo, but then they both cooked. I was like, hold on, fam. Hold on. Go ahead. I'll allow it. Let them cook.
Listen.
When Punk was like, yeah, well, how many of your cousins? And then Roman's like, don't you talk about my fam. And then he went he went through and he was like, hey, the only reason you here, you back to a show is because of my family. I was like, whoo.
He said, we made this shit relevant.
I was like, whoo. And then like, they did not mention AEW at all, and I'm for it.
No.
It doesn't need it.
For what? Why give them some clout?
You know, it wasn't like, oh, you went to your little show. He was like, nah, you wasn't here. And then
he said you took a break for 10 years.
Yeah, it's like he's not wrong.
No, he's not. He's not. Then he said they called me. He said when you wanted to come back, he said they asked me. And I said it was cool. I said it was cool. I was like, oh, nigga, what?
I was like,
not they had to run it by the tribal chief.
Like I was out on the beach. I was like, all right. I let bro rock.
He said, how much you paying him? I guess.
Bro.
Crazy. That shit was great.
And it's good to see Roman.
Why does everybody in the Shield hate him? Seth hates him. Roman just said, nigga, I don't like you. That's why I'm gonna pick you. Because I don't like you. Listen, where Mox at? Get him on the phone. Somebody ask him.
Yo, it is funny as hell. Man, like that's gonna hump, bro. That's gonna hump, and then it's gonna take care of so many boxes. CM Punk is gonna get. If CM Punk retires after this year, it's because he accomplished what he got. His Mania moment is gonna be on the posters. He's gonna end the show.
What an ice cream!
Wins or loses.
What an ice cream! He needs ice cream. Give him his ice cream.
Hey man, AEW did it. AEW did it for that one day, I believe, or that one pay-per-view.
Sharp edge ice cream. He's straight edge.
Man, like, which means, like, yo, within 48 hours, WWE cleared up all the questions that we had last week. Now it's 100% we're gonna get a 3-way for the WWE title belt.
Think so?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was funny. It was like, yeah, go beat Drew McIntyre. I said, McIntyre? I beat him for 4 years. I was like, what? And it's gonna be intriguing because you got Fatu in the mix, and you know what? WWE today might give us two Samoan champs at the end of the show.
I would want them to pull the trigger on Fatu if that's the case. I always say, this is not no Cody hate.
Even if they give Fatu like the Backlash pay-per-view, you know what I mean? Like if you want to give him that Tampa Bay, because somehow they're gonna be a guy that's nowhere near, never grew up in Florida, gonna be like, oh, he's a Florida boy. That's one of them, the Usos. It's like, no, he stayed in the West Coast. That's why he can't shake that accent to save his life. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, and I think I think based on the things that's happening, I think we're also getting uh the Usos in a proper tag match at WrestleMania. I don't think they're doing the solo route. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Not
I
yet.
think I think that might be a summer thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of fits. If you are a historian of the WWE, Brett versus Owen happened in SummerSlam. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
And
they
that would be
never,
cool.
you
That would be
know,
cool. But I
and
think if we do get the New Day, I mean not the New Day, if we do get the Usos still holding this title and they take it to WrestleMania and they have a
I don't
match.
think they're gonna hold this title.
You don't think so?
I think they're gonna be involved in a marquee matchup. I just don't know who. I don't know if the title's gonna be
A
involved.
tag team match with no tag team titles at Mania?
I don't know, man. I think they might run back the Vision. It might be Austin Theory, and I don't know, man. There could be so many things. The Usos don't need the belt,
I mean,
and
this is true. This is why I said
I
they
mean,
need it right now.
we could have a multi-man match as well because we don't know where Jimmy's head at. Like, you know what I mean? Like we don't know where he's at. You know, we don't know how things are gonna be in a couple months.
Yeah.
But one thing is for sure, and one thing is for certain that, and now we're gonna have to push American Made because you just sacrificed a tag team yesterday to Obafemi. And I know people are gonna be like, it wasn't a match. I was like, he beat down former tag champs.
Let's see, he came in and just why you have to touch him like that though? You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. But I'm here for it.
What was funny is that they should have just kept playing his music and he would have walked out like after laying the hands on them. Like
I need Oba merch. What else we got? Does he got some main roster merch yet?
He only got the 500 level one, which I think I'm gonna order at some point this week. But you know, it takes them like a year for them to get the merch.
I went upstairs just to get this shirt.
I mean, I didn't put it on because I knew you were gonna wear it. I knew that you or Shade somehow bought it this weekend and was gonna wear it, hoping that all three of us wore it.
You got 2 shirts.
Yeah, the 500 level one and the one you're rocking.
Nah, he got a red one too.
Oh, I did not know. But
red. I'm gonna get the baby one.
Yeah, the men's Royal Rumble. I think actually
12 months.
Actually, I think
both
might
of them
get,
500
we might get a LA Knight versus tagging with somebody else versus Division, but who would that other person be? Because he's not getting Braun. If Seth can lace up his boots, it's going to be Braun and Seth. Which is going to be a great match.
Hands down.
But I'm trying to think about who's out. Like, unless they randomly shoehorn Penta, like nobody else fits that. Like, who else would they bring?
Mm-hmm. I have no clue.
Or they could do the Lucha Bros and LA Knight versus the rest of the Vision. That could work out.
Oh, we'll see.
Or more than likely, I don't even know what I'm talking about. More than likely, it's going to be Penta, LA Knight, and Rey Mysterio versus them.
So why they had to choke out Dragon Lee like that though?
I think that was a spot that they were going to put in because like Gunther needs a proper feud to go into WrestleMania, and I don't think
he got to be in WrestleMania.
Huh?
He needs to have a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a match. I'm just trying to figure out who he's gonna have it. If it's somebody's young, they're not gonna get retired.
I don't like it.
I could easily see it being Javon Evans.
I don't like it. For what?
Well, if a career's on the line, it's like it could be his demon. You know what I mean? Like, you know how for a good part of his early career, Finn Balor was undefeated every time he was the demon.
Oh, you saying Finn Balor and Javon Evans?
No. I'm saying Gunther. It could be career killer versus the young OG. I think young OG is gonna get a marquee one-on-one match. Hell, it might be versus Dom Mysterio
for the IC title.
Yeah. That will feed families.
Now you saying Gunther versus?
No.
Or are you saying Evans versus Dom?
Evans versus Dom. I think both of them are earmarked for a marquee matchup. I just don't know where Dom heads. Maybe you get Dom versus Finn for the IC belt at Mania.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to see a clear path. I just hope that Dom is earmarked for a marquee matchup. But all the principal players are occupied.
I mean, you have to put the pop that Dom got last year at Mania. You have to put
the
him
pop that he got yesterday in Philly.
I know, I'm just saying, but like this Mania. You know what I'm saying? So the pop he got there.
Who does he face though?
Shit, that's a good question.
Because he already faced LA Knight in them.
I mean,
hell, I'm even down if for some reason they put the Usos on pause. I'm down for a Jey Uso versus Dom.
A Jimmy versus Dom?
No, Jay. Because I think the person that's going to be out is going to be Jimmy. If one of them is going to be out.
I don't know. I feel like Jimmy.
I'm trying to like if it's not Finn. Where do you put Dom? And he's not in the point in his career that he can't wrestle on the match. Like you're not going to put him in a cage like he was a couple years ago for the Liv Morgan Rhea. Right, he's a main event player, but I'm like, who do you put him against? Do you have somebody like Logan Paul and make him face?
Make Logan face or make Dom face?
Dom, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know who you thought, but you know, WWE will have something.
They'll figure something out, hopefully. Yeah. In the chat, they said Roman Reigns was on his Kendrick Lamar shit.
Oh, he was. He was. They were both spitting though. You can't. You know, if Roman was on his Kendrick, then CM Punk was on his J. Cole or his Jay-Z. If you want to be more appropriate.
I'm about to say he apologized and said I don't want to be in the beef.
No. He was Jay-Z. He was like, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. Like, hey. Like, you know, when CM Punk popped up with those lines, I was like, holy shit. Because it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing, man. Like when he was like, when he was talking to Cole Cabana, he was like, man, I didn't even want Leaki. Because that was Roman Reigns' original name. He's like, I wanted my man Choso Ono. And they were like, nah. And you know what? Whoever said nah, more power to you, baby. Because Cassius Ono, as much as I love him, and he was part of the original Kings of Wrestling. He was Cesaro's original tag partner in the Indies. Choso Ono, forgot his indie name. Oh my god, Cassius Ono. I keep calling this man. Chris Hero. Chris Hero is a legend. But you know, unfortunately, he washed out of WWE. I don't think if the Shield didn't come up with Roman, we would have never gotten the Bloodline. Before the Bloodline, I'd be like, all right, you know, Punk is spitting. But after the Bloodline, I was like, fam, like he literally, I think the Bloodline is the reason why we're in the wrestling resurgence, that and the pandemic that we are in now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people's like, oh, it's a competition in AEW. I was like, nah, man. WWE put a lot of eyes on their product for the consistency of the booking of the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Because people started watching, like they started hate watching. They're like, yo, he got to lose this month. He got to lose.
He's going to take an L on this pay-per-view. Like, it's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania.
Yeah. And he's facing two Hall of Famers. He's like, nah, double stack, baby.
He can lose.
Like, and I feel like, I think WWE might hit us with the okie doke. Does Roman walk out with the belt?
What do you think?
I hope so. He's been away from it long enough.
Yeah.
If this was a WrestleMania after losing to Cody, then I'll be like, nah, he doesn't win.
So I think
he does.
I think he pulls it off. I personally
think he does, unless they have another crazy storyline in the works. But it's like I'm tired of seeing this Oos on Oos crime. So that nobody, I want to see no mask. I want to see nobody pull up. Don't give us none of that. First of all, can we talk about all the Samoans that were in at the same time?
Yeah. Listen.
There's a whole gang of them, dog.
Damn near everybody. Damn near everybody that's active was there.
That was a solo star.
That's the same thing about all the black folks.
They were all there.
All at the same time.
At the same time.
Listen, I was like, look,
R-Truth was in the back happy as shit. R-Truth even got TV time this weekend.
He
wasn't at the pay-per-view, which I understand why, but he was all over SmackDown. Talking about like, man, I know how to handle these balls. Man, it was wild.
Only truth. But nah, even I was sitting there watching and we get a couple people. I'm like, all right, if we throw this person out, then we running it right now. Then we got Cody. I was like, we'll keep Cody, but if we get too many, Cody gotta go.
Bro, you know what's funny? Cody single-handedly is being responsible for a lot of the black wrestlers in WWE. He brought Ricky Saints. My man is now brought. I think anybody that he's ever been known to backstage, they're gonna eventually end up in WWE. And like
that's because my man be on the phone with him like, yo. He be like, hey, yo, it's popping over here now.
Not even that. It's like, hey, yo, why didn't you make it known that your contract is up? Like, I can't say anything to them.
Hey, he said, go ahead and tweet it one time. Just tweet.
Tweet. And I'll retweet it for you. I'll retweet it for you. Or I add the eyes emoji like.
R-Truth his balls is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, that's R-Truth for you. But, and led us to Monday Night Raw. They had that women's street fight was good.
It was, man.
The match with Penta was good. I'm telling you, WWE believes in Penta, dog.
Right.
They believe in Penta.
They do.
And first of all, when they opened up the show and everybody in the division was like, I ain't trying to get hit by Braun. That was funny.
Listen,
the only person that was trying to manhandle him was Bronson.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, dog. But you saw Austin was like, hey, man, don't do that.
Listen,
and Logan was like, I don't know.
When Adam Pearce was like, yo, the last masked man was Austin Theory, and he looked over at Austin. I was like, ooh.
And Austin was like, dog. I was like, in my mind, I wanted him to be like, dog, I was sitting with you in the locker room. like what you thought? I said, hold on, let me go to the bathroom.
I'll be right back.
I even though it would be crazy for them to like have somebody like Seth fly down just to do the run-in.
I mean, think about it. Seth is there. His wife was there.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, that means Seth was there regardless. So if Seth did it, if it was Seth, even if he didn't do it.
I'm trying to picture it because people are like, oh, it was Finn. I was like, Finn has too many tattoos on his hands, dog. You can't hide those.
It had been gloved up, everything.
Yeah, and the fact that he wasn't wearing gloves, they wanted you to know it was a white guy.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can see it.
Nah, the mask guy's not LA Knight. LA Knight can't move that smooth.
Nah, it's definitely not LA Knight. Because why have him come back? Why have him, if that was the case, why have him come back, jump everybody in instead of just revealing himself?
The guy was skinny. It was like, now if you would have told me it was it could have been Grand Americano. Somebody got to go back and see. The tall one, not the short one,
the skinny one.
Yeah,
because the original came back. That nigga was gold and bronze hands.
Darker than me, dog. I was like, hey, yo.
He said, "Let me bake in the sun for about 20 minutes. Don't forget to flip me though. Don't forget to flip me."
I'm trying to think. There's no generic white guy in WWE anymore. Like it's very
You know who
distinctive.
it was? It's Tyler Breeze.
No,
It's Tyler Breeze.
he's not even the same size. Seth is not short, dog.
Tyler Breeze ain't short.
Yeah, Tyler Breeze is short.
Tyler Breeze
I'm
also,
probably taller than him.
Neither one of them are also that tall.
Isn't Seth like 6'3"?
Oh, let's ask Siri.
I feel like Seth is taller than me.
How tall is Seth Rollins? He's 6'1".
Okay. There you go. He's taller than me.
How tall is Tyler Breeze?
5'9".
6 feet. Inch off. Not noticeable. In the right shoes.
Yeah. Who do you think maybe could have been your boy? Kit Wilson. That could fit. But Kit Wilson does not have a beard. That's another thing.
Yeah, I was like the way that mask was, that person had a beard.
It was around his beard. He had a beard. I don't know, but that's why we watch wrestling. So, are you excited for the road to WrestleMania? I feel like this Friday, unless they come with some heat and immediately I think they're going to set up the men's title match, or at least declare people for Elimination Chamber, which they have to do. They can't just go straight up and be like, "Yo, it's going to be a 3-way match." You know what I mean?
If it's a 3-way match, it's going to be like how Rhea Ripley got tossed into the match with Bianca and what you call it?
Yeah, I can see that, or it could be a situation where Cody gets the rematch, right? At Elimination Chamber,
because he kicked the shit out of Cody.
Yeah, for no reason. That the international hater.
Listen,
he can't like, you know what I mean? They need to have an interview with him backstage where he's like Jesus Christ, he's like Dave Chappelle's show with Rick James. He's like, I don't know why Cody is always mad at me. And it's like, dog, every chance you get, you mess with him. It's like he had Cody wasn't even winning. Like, I understand if Cody was like top 2, like, you know, the last 2, but no, he just did it because he was like, wait a minute,
just for GP.
Yeah, it was like 8 other people in the ring, and he was like, you know what, it's close enough.
I'm gonna kick this man. That was crazy
for no reason. Like, I think the only way this happens, maybe we'll get a fatal 4-way. No, we don't. But I'm curious to see who. I'm almost certain that the Elimination Chamber, what is it? Is 4 pods and 2 men to start, right? Right. But then again, we might get Drew to lose the belt, right?
You said what's up?
We might get Drew losing the belt. I can see Cody going as champion. Is there a world of possibility for Fatu to go in as champion?
To go in?
Because Elimination Chamber is not like Money in the Bank. Like Elimination Chamber, whoever walks out is the champion.
No, because so with Elimination Chamber, there's not going to be the title's not going to be on the line.
You don't think so? So it's going to be for the challenger?
It's going to be for the challenger. Yeah. So I feel like it's been a while since we had a belt on the line at Chamber.
It could happen, or we could get a 1-on-1 match, right? Like they could do the men's Elimination Chamber, not ending the show, but like the co-main event, and then the winner of that interfering in whatever title defense that Drew's gonna have, that'll create a 3-way. But I'm all for it. Now, what matches do you think that you want to see, that you might be possibly looking forward to in Mania that you hope that they build to?
I mean, you know, I'm a tag team guy, so I would honestly like to see Usos and New Day, like on some like on some old school shit, how we used to do it.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna get a bunch of matches. I feel like, do we get a AAA title match? That might be Dom.
Mania?
That might be Dom's thing.
I mean, maybe. I don't see why the IC title wouldn't be on there though.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like you gotta throw AAA a bone.
And Mania though?
Yeah.
I can see it like Chamber. I can see it like Backlash.
Okay.
But this is because ain't this the first year of their merger?
Yeah.
I don't think this year.
The first Mania.
Not at Mania. I don't think not at Mania. Not a title match.
I mean, it's an easy way for you to get Dom and the Kingo on there.
You said Dom and
the Kingo, and then you get Omos.
I'd say what you call it? I'd say Dom and Alberto.
You never know. Never know. But for me,
I wouldn't mind if we got a surprise person pop back up. You know,
I don't want Jericho. I don't want Jericho.
I wouldn't even talk about a man. I was talking about Paige.
Okay, I can see that. Maybe she's in the women's elimination chamber.
She said she wanted to come back. She said she wanted to give herself time to train before she came back, but she definitely said she wanted to come back, like on her podcast.
I mean, it all depends, man. Because some of these people, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm ready to come back," and then WWE will be like, "We do not care," like that.
Like to me,
yeah.
I think she's a name though. I think she's a good name. Like,
but if they're like, yo, like whatever spot we were gonna bring you in, we brought in not Paige, we brought in Brie. I'm sorry.
I would take Paige over Brie.
No, because you know why? Because then you have an excuse that's big enough for Rio and Rhea to be off the singles matches, which I think is gonna happen.
Which is why you have Paige instead of Brie. You don't think Paige could take the spotlight?
I think the Bella Twins versus Rhea and Io is a bigger match than whatever match you put Paige in, because Paige will be coming back. She's not facing Jade Cargill. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
And I feel like, and you know what? I know you love Jade, but I feel like that's the
foolishness.
I feel like that's the worst spot in the women's title picture right now. Like, who do you put there? If Bianca's not available, I do not want to see Tiffy time.
No, me neither. I don't want to see that regardless.
But I think it's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. Even if she doesn't win, I think that's the match that you get. She's the biggest name that's came back, unless somebody
she's the biggest face.
Yeah.
Give me Charlotte.
And I don't even know, is Jade completely heel, or is she just doing heel tactics?
I feel like Jade's a heel. Jade is good as a bad guy.
Then tell me who faces her. There's nobody. Unless you tease Charlotte and what's it called in a three-way.
Nah, it could be Charlotte, or it could be Alexa. Either one.
No, but I mean, you tease it because it's like, nah, man, we're a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go after this together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, I hear what you're coming. But I think the Jade Cargill experiment has to be over, man.
I mean, they didn't do anything with her. They failed on writing side. You know what I'm saying? On creative side.
I think she hurt people, and I think they set up her title reign assuming the best for Bianca. Because if Bianca was available, then we'd be talking differently. But I don't think anybody else matches up well. It doesn't even make sense storyline wise. Like you ran the course where you could have had Chelsea Green versus her, but then you made her the dominant heel, and now Chelsea Green doesn't really make sense for her to be face, and I don't think the company sees her as a marquee player.
Who, Chelsea?
Yeah,
which is foolish in my eyes.
no, I think they see she is a box office person. I think they're high on her like they are Penta, but they don't see her being a flag bearer.
But she could though.
I know she could, but I don't think that they see her like that because she's never been a flag bearer where she's been at.
I'm gonna go apply for
writing
because I'm sick of this shit.
And honestly, if we thought that the Usos one-on-one match was the drizzling shits, I think anybody that they have to be very careful who they put Jade Cargill in the match with, because if they have like a conflict of styles and somebody can't carry her.
You still think she needs to be carried?
I think she still needs reps, bro. I think she still needs reps. I think the worst thing that they did was to put a title on her so soon. She could have been a finalist at this year's Royal Rumble and then challenge. I think they expected Naomi to be there and Bianca to be there, and it's not her fault because both women are out for different reasons.
Yep.
And they had nobody out, and then Tiffany, they sat her down because that's how she got the belt through Tiffany. And then it's like, okay, you didn't set anybody up after her.
They could have like I do agree with you that she shouldn't have got the title just yet. Because in my eyes, before
she could have had the title that Julia has.
I mean, true.
It's a weird situation because I feel like everybody's paired up to succeed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think when Julia gets elevated, I think Chelsea Green gets elevated, and I think Zelina and I think Lyra Valkyrie gets elevated too. Like, you know what I mean? Like all these people that are kind of like in the mid card of the women's scene, once it's next woman up. And I think everybody that Jade Cargill was in the pool with, in the waters with, they're gone. You know what I mean? And there's nobody left there. Arguably, the biggest, it's funny. It's either they're damned if they are, they're damned if they don't. They either push both singles titles very well and then abandon the tag team title. And now the tag team title is on fire that they have no single women that's available. Like what's going to probably happen is going to probably be like Lash Legend Challenger. And then it's going to be, then they're going to crucify that match, dog. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not, like where they both are right now, they're not going to be able to put on a great match. Because you need the hand. Hopefully and this is it's crazy that I'm saying this. This is where you lean on your Bailey and your Charlotte Flair and have them be the foil.
I wouldn't mind seeing Bailey.
I forgot about a different show.
What does that mean? That means nothing.
Like I think Charlotte is the next woman up. And,
I feel like that don't mean anything because because they're in the tag team division right now. Bailey and old girl is. There's only one tag team title, so they go wherever.
So this is where I think this is what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna give Big Mama Pump and her. That's what's gonna be at WrestleMania. And as great as she is in the ring, you can't if you think about it. Ever since she signed with the WWE, she's been propping up other people. I'm talking about Big Mama Pump. Jordan Grace has been putting over people in NXT. She never really won a title in NXT because she was propping up other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then if she comes in and gets to WrestleMania break, she's not going to be Jade Cargill, but she's gonna make Jade Cargill look like $1 million because she's a veteran and she can wrestle. Really good.
Been in the game longer.
Yeah.
So,
but then it's a weird position for her because WWE never pushes anybody hard. They didn't even do that with Tiffany. Like when Tiffany's first attempt at the title, she didn't win it right away. Mm-hmm. She got it in the off months. I think if they do book Jordan Grace versus Jade Cargill, which probably makes the most sense.
I mean, yeah, they're two powerhouses. So I mean,
I think Jade Cargill walks away, and then hopefully Bianca will be back by then. Or maybe they give us Bianca, and then we have the greatest WrestleMania match because Bianca's a part of it. And again, I do like Jade, but I do think she's green, dog. I think AEW did a disservice, and I think WWE messed it up because they didn't. I guess they paid her so much money that they couldn't put her in NXT.
Why not?
Because if you're getting paid superstar money, I'm not going to have you in our practice leagues.
Listen, AEW be putting out bangers. AEW isn't.
You talking about NXT?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. NXT be putting on bangers, and NXT it's not FCW. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but like okay, it's a difference.
I get where you're coming from, though. I get where you're coming from.
Like, remember, the only person that really came up real quick, I want to say it was Drew, because Drew signed a main roster deal, and then he went through NXT.
Drew was on main roster, left, did indie, and then came back to NXT and then shot back up. You know what I'm saying? Like before Drew left, Drew was not that guy.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like, I think if she would have came in right to NXT, like if they would have done the same thing to Cargill that they did to Jordan Grace, I think she would have been hot and ready, like a Little Caesar's pizza.
I get you.
Because everybody can wrestle there. Like if you notice in NXT, the people that can't wrestle get a lot of backstage segments, and the people that are on the cusp, they're out there wrestling weekly.
Yeah,
like JC Jane is she started off as not being that, like, she was good in the ring but not great, but now she's great, dog. And I don't know, but we shall see. But we're definitely on the road to WrestleMania, and the next stop is Chicago for the PLE Elimination Chamber. I definitely see Punk and Finn, because it makes sense, because I don't think Roman's going to be there for the next couple weeks. So you got to give Punk something to do. He can't just come out for the next 2 months, 2.5 months, talk about like, I'll see you at WrestleMania, Roman.
Yeah, no.
You know, I think he comes back for the last month. And, you know, fingers crossed that we don't get Jericho and we don't get The Rock. And it's crazy for me to say that about The Rock. And I love The Rock. Just because I mean,
this last go fucked it up. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, man, you messed up the product. And I get it. It has nothing to do with him. But you agreed to the first thing.
Yeah.
And because you felt that the money that they gave you, the next one or whatever it was, you should have made it work. You should have been like, hey, I can't do it this month. Like, so the rumor has it that he told him straight up he wasn't going to be available for Mania. Then, bro, lead up to Mania. Align yourself with somebody else and be like, this is my representative.
Yeah.
Because I'm The Rock and I got Rock shit to do.
It could have worked a different way versus the way it did. Because
it's like we're as fans, we're treated like we're stupid. Yeah. Like, no, you didn't see that. It's like Men in Black. Like, you didn't see none of that. It's like, you didn't see none of that. Like, you know, I'm waiting for them to drop like a documentary and then just completely not talk about it. Like, so then John Cena turned heel, and then halfway through he just turned heel by himself. Nobody was involved. And then won WrestleMania, and then blah, 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 blah. But then again, let
me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. And this is a little off topic. Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, did he win every world title that was involved in WWE? NXT aside, obviously. He had the WWE title.
Yep.
He had the heavyweight title?
Yes.
And he had ECW.
He had ECW. Yep. Why?
I got the thing, and it's Black History Month. I was thinking about Black History facts.
But wait, let's triple check. I
can't remember that one, but I know he's had 2 out of the 3 for sure.
Let's see. I don't know if he had the big goal, but we shall see. It's very easy to look up.
Because I know he had ECW. That was first.
No, he did not.
No big gold.
He had
people
the WWE belt twice, ECW twice, Intercontinental twice, United States 3 times.
He is the only African American WWE champion to hold it twice, though. I do know that.
Yeah.
Because Kofi was the first. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, all hail the New Day.
He was the first.
Ooh, that hurts. There we go. Okay, I wasn't sure.
I don't know, man. So, is the WWE not going to rely on inactive veterans? That's the last question that I want to leave for Mania. Do you not think that there's going to be some guy shoehorned? Because we don't have John Cena.
No.
We don't have John Cena. Kevin Owens is not going to be ready. So who is the comeback? Or was Brie Bella the only one? Like on the men's side, like who comes back?
I don't see it. I don't have. Yeah, there's not somebody I have in mind for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
because Edge is done over there. Edge is gonna finish off over there.
Yeah, I think he retires. I don't think he stays or comes back. I think he already. I believe he had his Hall of Fame run, didn't he? Isn't he in the Hall of Fame already? He did when he was hurt. No?
He got inducted, if I'm not mistaken.
He isn't? Or
I don't think so.
All right. I can see him and Christian coming back, but I think when they come back, they're going to be done.
Yeah, it's going to be quick.
Yeah. Like, not even that. I think he's going to be done because it's like he already had a retirement tour. He had a retirement match already on WWE TV. It was versus Sheamus. No, was it a retirement match?
That wasn't a retirement match.
It was his last match.
That was just before his contract was up.
Yeah. I know we have I don't know who they can bring in. There's rumors of Stone Cold, but I think
Stone Cold's not coming back.
I think this year is going to be the year that we get just normal WWE talent.
Yeah,
and then next year, I think that's when all the
not in Saudi.
Saudi is gonna pay so much more money, bro. This is not a normal pay-per-view. It's not one of Big Four. Is the pay-per-view, and I think once Saudi's like, yo, who's available?
We'll see.
I think The Rock will have his last match there.
I don't want to see that shit. Not in Saudi.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
But I mean, they don't give a fuck about what we want to see. So that's just being honest.
It's good business practice, dog. That's a lot of bread.
It's all about the money. That's it.
I mean, think about this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you do hair. You do amazing, you're an amazing loctician / barber. So imagine you either do all these heads, right?
You said WWE needs to hire me. I agree with you, man.
No, but I'm saying imagine you doing all these heads like your normal clients.
Right.
But then 4 or 5 times a year,
mm-hmm.
you get paid what you make in 6 months to go sit in somebody's house that you might or may not do their hair, but it's guaranteed bread.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get the money.
Yeah, you gonna get the money.
That's what I said. You said it's a good business thing, yeah. Because Saudi
think about it, like, yo,
Saudi built a whole stadium,
bro. you had me at you had all my production costs covered.
Yeah.
And you making me like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who the negotiator is in Saudi, but they are not great. Like you're overpaying and you're paying for stuff that no other place ever pays for.
But they want those big things. They canceled New Orleans,
bro,
to give us Vegas again, because Vegas.
Bro, they like Shane. Me and him were texting, and they said the money that New Orleans is going to pay the WWE to have the event in this city, Saudi paid in the fireworks that they had at the end of the Royal Rumble. Did you see that fireworks show?
Yeah.
I was like, it was one of those like, oh, they done? And they're like, oh no, there's about 10 more minutes of this.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. The money, that fireworks budget, their pyro budget was more.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right.
Like, I mean, even who was it? Who got pyro in their entrance in Royal Rumble? Roman Reigns. And one of the announcers says, man, you know you special when you get pyro in the Royal Rumble. That was Saudi, dog. Oh, Saudi was like, we want the full Roman Reigns experience entrance. I'm surprised he ain't stop and go do.
You lucky it wasn't nothing to drop down.
Yeah.
Like at this past WrestleMania with the faces.
Yeah. And first of all, that's why I think Jay did the running back. I think that like, we need every experience. We don't need to be shorted.
I mean, they don't get that often. So, it makes sense. Like I said, I get it. And they got the bread. Like I said, they built the whole stadium for Rumble.
Yeah, and well, it's a temporary stadium.
Look, exactly. They gonna tear it down. They working on tearing it down right now.
Yeah, to make the one for Mania, which is gonna be crazy. That stadium might float in the air for all we know.
Listen,
they got a year and a half. No, they got a year and like good? 2 months.
What's good, Rand?
Oh man, what up, homie? Yeah, man. Like, dog, next year you might. Hey, dog, you might they might dig up Yokozuna. R.I.P.
Dead.
R.I.P. Rodney, bro. They might be like, yo, Solo.
Hey, you want to wait until you watch Raw? Look, go ahead and pull up for half a second, sir.
Hey, man, they're gonna be like Solo. Seth of Fatu, you're gonna have to gain about 300 pounds, big dog, for next year.
Big crazy.
Like, you're gonna have to put your health in jeopardy because we got these red trunks for you, baby.
Not
we digging it in the crates. Like, but hey, it is what it is. I'm looking forward. We're officially on the road to WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
For everybody watching, we appreciate you, and I hope you join us every week with a diverse of casting characters. To me, it was the main tag in the tornado tag faction that we have. But we're excited, and we're gonna be here to keep you up to date on everything that's happening in wrestling. And we're a little bit more focused. We might have spent 3 hours talking about how Roman Reigns is wearing the same jacket as Mondami this weekend. But hey, it is what it is, But like we always say every week, thank you for joining us for the Bumps and Bruises podcast. Remember, we're a podcast by fans for fans, and we love this game, dog. And yes, promos like yesterday, where they were cooking each other.
That's why we're here, man.
That's what it makes it work. We're like, oh, we don't want this. It's like you know what I mean? Like, people are like, man, ain't nobody want to see John Cena at a WrestleMania. Guess what? Last year, highly successful. The Mr. Can't See Me won the belt, and it was telegraphed, and people were like, this is the greatest thing in the world. But it is what it is. But guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us. And I guess it's time to hit it with the piece. Try it again. Yeah, and hopefully next week we get everybody else.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Until next time.
See y'all next time.